A brand new film is in theaters and it's #1 in America. This story focuses on a police force that is trying to stop a Jigsaw copycat killer. Spiral from the Book of Saw stars Chris Rock, Max Minghella, Marisol Nichols, and Samuel L. Jackson. Director of Spiral, Darren Balsman, joins us on Studio 10 this morning. Darren, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah. Now, I saw this movie a couple of days ago, and I just want to say, wow, I am a thriller movie junkie. So you guys have the puppets, the pigs, the blood, you have it all. But I do want you to tell the folks at home about this movie without giving away too many details, because it was fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it is called The Book of Saw. It is not a Saw sequel. It is its own standalone film. It is much more of a police whodunit type of film. You know, Chris Rock, who was the executive producer on the film, and I sat down and talked, and we wanted to make a movie that was kind of like 7 meets 48 Hours meets Saw. And that's what this is. It's fun, it's scary, it's thrilling, and I'm just excited that people can now go back to the theaters and see it. It's a great, like, return to cinema.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. There's something magical about the movie theater, but especially seeing a movie like this. So for folks at home, Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, they're kind of like this father-son duo and the police force trying to stop this killer. What's cool about this movie that I really loved is that, like you said, it's standalone. You don't have to watch all the Saw movies, but it is a copycat killer. So how is the motive different from the Spiral killer to Jigsaw, who we know from the Saw movies?
Yeah. So this film takes place, as I mentioned, in the universe of Saw, and we have a new killer in this one who is furthering Jigsaw's message. And if you go and you do know the previous films, Jigsaw would take an individual that was not taking advantage of their life and put them in a test to basically show them how much their life is truly worth. It was all about reformation of an individual. They were trying to change an individual, a drug addict, for example, and make them a better person. This new killer is actually taking over and trying to change an institution, which is I think a really unique way. So in the first film, Spiral, he is trying to reform the Metro PD, and it's basically he's trying to reform these corrupt officers. And so Zeke, who is played by Chris Rock, is racing against the clock to try to figure out who the killer is and stop him before all of his friends and all of his associates are put in these very scary, heinous traps.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And I saw on your Instagram that you tried out a couple of these traps too, which I thought was really funny. So we're running out of time this morning, Darren. This is a personal question. What's next in the Saw universe?
I don't know, and that's going to depend in the next 2 weeks. You know, I encourage you guys to go out and check it in the theaters. If it's successful, it might be Spiral 2, but it also might be Saw 9, and that's what's so exciting to kind of end on this point, is just because John Kramer and Jigsaw is not in this one, that does not mean there will not be a traditional Saw 9 or a Spiral 2. So go out and see it in the theaters, support it, watch it big, and, you know, we'll keep making them.
All right, Darren, thank you so much for joining us on Studio 10 this morning. You can see it in theaters right now, Spiral.